Hey, good morning. Welcome to episode 2, What I Was Told versus Reality, or how it actually is. Might be a little noisy right here because I'm currently on the sidewalk waiting for the bus, which is relevant because we're going to talk about public transportation in a bit. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Strap in. Really quick, I know this is a terrible way to start the show, but I just wanted to say that, this morning I woke up and did not feel good about anything. I didn't feel like there was a point in doing a second episode. I didn't feel like, it's my very human and challenging inconsistencies with my self-confidence and self-belief and self-worth and relationship with the rest of the world is difficult, and I know it's best to just keep trying, keep going, and give life a chance and have patience. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoy, and it isn't easy. Thank you. There is a surplus of misinformation and ignorance out there when it comes to life in Puerto Rico. There are a few main things that are mentioned when researching articles or talking to others about how it is. First and foremost, the heat and humidity. Is it hot? Yeah, it's not cold. A Caribbean island not too far from the equator would probably not feel like Svalbard. But personally, I came from Texas, specifically Austin, and though we aren't as humid as Houston, we don't have the coastal breeze either, and there's plenty of water around to keep the humidity fairly high. Not to mention the overflooding of people, condos, concrete, and underflooding of, flooding the last couple of decades. Austin is hot. It's dang hot. And especially after last summer, pretty much everyone I ever knew had already left or were making plans to leave. You're looking at one who did just that. My point is that I've come from the fiery pits of Texas and I've also lived through many extreme environments and experiences that challenge my body to the fullest. So living on a beautiful beachy island is a dream come true for me, and I very much enjoy the heat that exists here. I stand by my assessment that Texas is much hotter, but of course I haven't lived through summer here in Puerto Rico, so I'll keep you posted. But if you're from New York, Maine, Colorado, etc., as many people that I've met have been, drink some water, stay wet, and you'll be fine. We're at the beach. Secondly, there's a super vibrant nightlife and party scene here in Puerto Rico, but I would say there's a bit of hyperbole as well, at least recently. I recently attended Sanse Festival, and I'll put a link in the description box that talks all about it if you're interested. It takes place in Old San Juan and lasts 4 days. I was told that it's an all-night long party, but truthfully the crowd died down after 10 and everybody pretty much went home after midnight with the exception of a few. Again, I'm coming from a capital city, college, party town, so maybe I'm a bit conditioned, but I also got the sense that things are still picking back up and recovering from not just Maria, but the pandemic years as well. I also think humanity in general is just starting to value rest and growth over alcohol and clubs, something that even shocks me to say, but who am I to declare one way or the other, just some personal perceptions. The people love to dance. If the music doesn't have some sort of rhythm going to it, you might as well not play it. Aside from loud music and clubbing, coffee is very popular here. There's a coffee shop on nearly every corner. I don't really drink caffeine, but I enjoy eating pastries and teas and getting work done. They're all really peaceful. I don't have a favorite, but I get the sense that this is one of the coffee hubs of the world. Food is delicious. Tripletas, a style of sandwiches, are very popular. Burger King has many vegan options. Subway sells pizza. Taco Bell doesn't have a dollar menu. Domino's sells 3 variations of loaded tots. Things are wild. Compared to Austin, which prides itself as a dog town, Puerto Rico is way more pet friendly. I can go into almost anywhere with my pups, and there's usually at least 1 or 2 people thrilled to see them and welcome them in. With how much my pups and I have been outcasted and attacked, this has been really special to me and something I'm very grateful for. My pups have been able to find a level of peace and assurance that they've never had, and that only grows from here. I'll talk more about their experience here in an upcoming episode. There are a lot of strays, both in dogs and cats, but, it happens. San Juan is in general super walkable, but it was mentioned to me that public transportation can be a bit unreliable. I shrugged this off, but I can say that I've probably stood at a bus stop for 2 hours with the bus never showing up and having to just walk instead, more times than I've stood at a bus stop and actually had one show up. It's fairly common, the schedule isn't really something to rely on, and whatever Google Maps thinks is going on, saying every 20 minutes is absolute nonsense. So I just walk everywhere over 5 hours a day. Typically I'll walk to one of my favorite local restaurants, the good people at Pinky's in Condado, about an hour and a half from my spot. I get a protein shake, read, journal, meditate, and then proceed with my day, usually walking around to the other businesses, applying for work, going to the beach, connecting with my father, meeting new people, anywhere and everywhere along the way. I definitely go to sleep exhausted and sleep hard. By the end of the week, I usually can't keep it up and just spend a day crashing, kind of like I did today. But I'm trying to find a good balance while remaining productive still. Real briefly, I'll say that people mention the crime and danger around here. I've lived on streets all over the country and walked through all kinds of neighborhoods at all times of the night. I fear nothing, but I also don't entertain or engage in much. I'm also a 6'2" white guy with dark hair, so most people think that I'm the threat in the street, and regardless of what anybody thinks, I'm too busy living my own life and getting to wherever I'm going to allow anybody to choose to mess with me or not. But I just don't participate or live in that chaotic world wherever I am. Some people do, and if you do, then yeah, good luck, wherever you are. But that's got nothing to do with Puerto Rico or anybody else. As for phone service, documentation, driving, everything works as it does in the States or in the mainland. I haven't updated or changed anything, though I would probably get my Puerto Rican driver's license if that ever made sense for me to do at some point. On that note, thank you for watching and have a wonderful week. Adios.
I can take it, put it on me, put it on me. I can fake it, no one wrong me, no one wrong me. I can take it, put it on me, put it on me. I can fake it, no one wrong me, no one wrong me.
I don't know if I've ever wished to be asked a question. I don't know if I've ever wished to be asked a question. But if I could ask myself a